Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and $100 range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And I have a fragrance that is long overdue to be on this channel, and I want to talk about Jesus Del Pozo's Halloween Man Hero. And it looks just like all the other Halloween Man bottles, except it's just a color scheme just like the rest of them. This is obviously yellow to like a fuchsia to a deep blue kind of color. It's the gradient. My goodness. And so yeah, there it is. 4.2 ounce I think it is. These bottles are bigger than, 4.2 fluid ounces. So you're getting like 0.8 more ounces, so good bang for your buck. This thing's been marked down for about $30. If you just Google this thing, you'll find it for like $30 or $32. And yeah, I usually get my stuff on like Amazon because the free shipping deal. So yeah, a little bit about this fragrance. It is, if you know this at all, it is definitely a fresh kind of fragrance. People say that it smells a lot like Invictus or like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. So if you don't know what those smell like, if you don't know what Invictus smells like, and you're watching this channel, then you must be brand new in this game. So this opens up with a hefty dose of citrus, grapefruit and lemon. Hefty dose of that with ginger. And the clary sage, the sage that's a middle note, the heart of this thing, is right there alongside of all that. It gives it a spicy feel with the ginger, with that like explosion of tart citrus, ginger, very vibrant, very uplifting, very bright. This is a very, very bright fragrance. A little bit piercing, a little bit at the beginning. And some aquatic notes. So at first, it doesn't really remind me a whole lot of Legend Spirit. When I first smelled this thing, I was like, this isn't so much like Legend Spirit. I can kind of see the comparison with Invictus Aqua, but not a direct clone of either one of them. And as it started drying down, like a good dry down, like an hour into this thing, it really started taking on a lot of similarity to Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. This was still a little bit sharper, a little bit more piercing. Legend Spirit is more like fizzy and sparkly. This is more piercing and sharp, but it's like the cashmeran that came in and kind of, and maybe the moss giving it like a slightly earthy feel or something, but mostly I think it was the cashmeran kind of softening things up, and that's when it started taking on some of that Mont Blanc Legend Spirit kind of vibes, which I really love. In fact, I did a video on it saying that that's like the safest blind buy fragrance that I have in my collection. I have others that are very blind buy worthy, but that one I think is about the least offensive fragrance, and the dry down on this does remind me of that quite a bit. So this is a daytime, leisure, summertime, sporty, nice, breezy, aquatic, uplifting, vibrant, crisp, bright fragrance. The performance on this is not bad. It's not breathtaking. It's not like Halloween Man X where that thing will last like 8, 9, 10 hours. It's like a 5-hour fragrance. At first, it seems like it's going to be a lot longer because it pushes off pretty hard. It's an explosion of that tart citrus, poppy ginger, a little bit of spiciness from the sage. It's an explosion of that at first for like 30 minutes, and then it dies down pretty quickly to like a normal like scent bubble range, and it's a 5-hour fragrance. So overall, it's a 6 out of 10. I like it. I'll be wearing this frequently. It's not mind-blowing to me. It's not one that you absolutely have to have your hands on. If you have a plethora of freshies, you don't need this. But if you want something that has a little bit of extra brightness in it, this has that crispy, bright, piercing citrus thing going on. Similar in a way. Nah, I'm not even going to say that. So nice, crispy, uplifting, daytime leisure, summertime kind of fragrance. A little bit more playful than it is mature. There's nothing business about this. There's nothing formal about this. In fact, it definitely leans on the youthful side because it's just a freshie. It's a nice freshie. But the notes in this are, though they're synthetic, you can detect them, you can pick them out individually, so it's not like super abrasive or obnoxious like that. So overall, it's a nice smelling fragrance. Is it worth the money? It is, because it's a big bottle. Performance ain't bad. It's a compliment kind of fragrance. I wouldn't be surprised if you got compliments every time that you wore this thing, because it is one of those kind of fragrances. But it just doesn't blow my mind or anything like that, but I do like it. 6 out of 10 is a good rating. It's above your average fragrance. So I like it. I'll keep on wearing it. Do I recommend it if you want a nice, real bright summertime freshie? Sure, because it is good. So that is my final thoughts on Halloween Man Hero. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.